Curse you, Pigma. Why'd you run to such a vile place?
This colony's supposed to be a hideout for all sorts of criminals.
Don't you idiots know? This is part of Lord O'Donnell's territory.
Hey, who let you in? This is the Star Fox team. We're here for a hog named Pigma. We don't want trouble.
We don't know about no Pigma or any other fool. And now we know you're Star Fox, you ain't going nowhere. Come on, you lazy scum. Let's skin this fox and his whole crew. Get more guys up here. Come on.
Hey, I got a message from my dad. It's about the core memory that Pigma nabbed. He says it might contain the location of the asteroid homeworld. We've got to get it back, no matter what.
Gateway initiation detected. Enemy force increasing.
Even if we pound them, this is going to become a war of attrition. Gotta do something about those transfer gateways. Okay, Slippy and I will wipe out the transfer gateways to Hideout.
Understood. Falco and Crystal, deal with those battleships outside.
All right, leave space to us.
Be careful, Fox.
You too, Crystal. This is Fox. I've made it inside. How are things on your end, Slippy?
I made it too.
Okay, let's get this operation started.
Falco, look. There, a battleship.
And here we go!
Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Fox Assaults. About 10 months or so after the last episode was released. Yeah, I'm kinda sorry about that. There were quite a few factors that led to me not being able to record or post videos for quite some time. Among them were my previous capture card that I was using for recording decided to malfunction right after I started the LP, and I also underestimated how difficult some of the gold rank videos would be to make, and so I decided ultimately that I wanted to just record those first before I started recording the episodes of the LP again. So now I have all of those done and ready to go, so hopefully I should be able to just record these episodes and be able to put them out on a little bit more consistent basis. So you just have to understand that I'm busy and I have a life and stuff to deal with, so if I can't post videos all the time, that's why. But now that I'm kind of done talking about that, then I get into this actual mission here. And so the whole premise behind this mission is that you have the base in there, which is on foot, and that's where you're supposed to be taking care of all the targets to advance the mission. And what you're supposed to do is get in your R-Wing occasionally and repel all of the spaceships outside once that meter in the top left corner gets too high. And usually I just kind of ignore going outside altogether. The only reason I have to go outside, and I just did it right there at the beginning, is to get the first S flag, and of course the second one is just right there as well. So really, it's not that difficult to completely ignore the space front if you get through the level fast enough, which of course, me being me in the way that I play this level, I will get through it as expeditiously as possible. So that's basically my game plan, is going to be rush through this as fast as I possibly can and not have to worry about it at all, because that's just how I play the level in general. I've tried going out there, and you can. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just find it kind of pointless. And so in the bronze rank mode, there really are not that many targets to take care of. In harder difficulties, it kind of becomes necessary to go out there. So I might do it in that situation, but since I'm playing this on bronze, I'm not gonna bother. So I should point out that I did get the third S flag already, just by shooting above that alcove where that portal that spawning enemies is. So you can see how fast this level is going by. It's really not all that long of a level in general, and I actually came into this area a different way than I usually come. I usually approach from this side over here, but for some weird reason I decided to approach from the other way. That's just what happens when you're trying to talk and play at the same time, and your brain's on autopilot as far as playing the game is concerned, so I'm just kind of doing things instinctually and hoping that they'll work out. So if you're worried about getting a good score on this level, don't worry too much about building a giant combo yet, just because there's going to be... I fell off. Just all the way off to the ground. That's not fun. Okay, well, as far as getting a combo goes, once we get to the upper part of the hideout, which I was about to do until I fell to my untimely death. I'm just kidding, this game does not have fall damage. Which is, I think, is kind of a good thing. If it did have fall damage, we might be in trouble slightly. Or I might be in trouble since you're not really playing at all, but just ignore me. I'm rambling. And so now we can finally get over to this elevator that I've been talking so much about. I can't believe I've actually been keeping the combo going. Okay, sorry to interrupt myself here, but I kind of forgot an S flag right here, and it was totally a result of me falling off and forgetting to get it when I came back up. So all you have to do is, when you're on the upper floor right near the elevator, just head out into the middle area and shoot the yellow crate with a fully charged shot from your blaster, and you'll get the flag. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. But once we get up here, there's going to be a whole bunch of enemies, so this is one of the places where I'd recommend taking out your machine gun and just mowing everything down. Because it's the one place where it is actually pretty effective. Although my kind of just use the blaster for everything strategy never really fails. I don't know why it's so effective. I guess they had to make the blaster good enough so that you could use it by itself, but really most of the time I can just get by using only the blaster. But there are certain situations like that one where I do find it advantageous to use the machine gun. This would not be one of them. Fox, the blaster isn't working on that enemy. No kidding, Peppy, I know.
The enemy forces will take this quadrant.
Okay, so now you can see this part right here. Now we're getting close to actually failing the level. Although, there's only one target left, and it's that one, which I just destroyed, so... Yep, there's really not much that you need to worry about. And actually, if you have a barrier, here is a good place to use it. Just saying. And also, yeah, cutscene, you know, never mind, I have things to say, cutscene. Starwolf decided to finally show up. Although is it really that unexpected in this level? Since it's their hideout.
I think I'll torment you a bit before I cook you.
That would actually be an interesting show, Cooking with Leon. I'd like to see it.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Panther, and all who see my robes weep.
Well, I'm not dead, so clearly there's a problem with your robes on your ship.
Set your traps and hand him over.
Pigma? Don't know anything about Pigma.
Ooh, they don't know anything about Pigma.
One thing.
Well, isn't that a shame? It looks like we came here for nothing.
I owed an apology, and I will have it.
I wonder if they're gonna be a boss. Maybe? Just maybe? Yeah, they're a boss. But before we go and face them, I'm going to go and get the very last S-Flag from this invisible hiding place right here.
It's unavoidable, Fox. Repel the enemy with your R-Wing.
So, you get to fall down a lot. I actually want to fall elevator. Don't take me back up. And so this is where you're actually forced to get into your R-Wing.
Got it.
And so that's why I recommend, if you go out and get the S-Flag like I did, I just went and got myself the double shot right there, which is pretty handy. And it's the only one that is just there by default. So let's see, Crystal is in trouble. And so she will always be in trouble right when this battle starts.
Come on, Fox.
So let me just go and take care of the guys following her. That last one. So as for Panther, Leon, and Wolf themselves, they don't really have much health in this mode. Obviously, in harder difficulties, they will have more health. Like, for example, Wolf just went down to 2 charge shots. Yeah, that's all it takes to kill them. But they will hang out in distinct regions of the map. So Leon will hang out over here in this corner. Wolf will kind of hang out in the middle, and then Panther will be on the left side or right side. I guess it really all depends on your perspective. You know, my theory of relativity is that everything is relative. So it all just depends on your frame of reference. And I'm pretty sure I saved you already, Falco.
I'm not too proud of what you just witnessed.
So the boss, like sorry, Star Wolf isn't really that hard. The only thing that's really annoying about them is when you hit them, they'll do this really annoying spiral upwards, and it's really annoying to try to follow them when they do that. But all you have to really do is just kind of brake and then wait for them to fly out of it, and then you'll pretty much be good. I've had some problem with my charge shots just like not hitting them, aside from them just not missing. Sometimes they just randomly don't hit. Maybe they're actually spinning and deflecting them, which is pretty smart for a boss. But I don't know, they're really not that challenging. Sometimes they will chase after you, of course. Things chase after you a lot more on harder difficulties. Okay, Leon, where are you? Let me just take care of you. And I mean, that's really it. And that's the end of the mission, too. So there's really only 2 parts to this mission. And the first part you really don't even have to flop. So it's pretty short overall.
Enough of this. Just hand over Pigma already.
Pigma's no longer part of Star Wolf. And if he'd shown his filthy hide, he might have
cold.
cleared them out.
But then where did Pigma go?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Ah, the lovely Crystal. Words do you no justice.
Whoa, calm down there, Casanova.
Huh? Who's this idiot?
I actually agree with Falco on this one.
What was that?
Panther's kind of a
Forget
creep
him.
sometimes.
Look, just tell us where Pigma is.
How can I resist this beauty? I believe the comm record will point you to.
Well, at least he's good at giving us information.
You talk too much. Panther, Leon, let's go. Remember this, Fox. Star Wolf will take you down one day.
Oh, you're serious. Well, I guess we should just let him hope, let him dream, really. Can't crush that hope he has of maybe one day besting us, because it'll never happen. At least not with me. And so that is the mission.
That was some reunion.
And I missed the flag. I know exactly which one it is, and I'll just put that where it belongs in the video. So yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. But other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. redxparasite, signing out.